First Time Watching Invincible Season 2. We're in its episode 7. This one's called I'm Not Going Anywhere. Before we watch this, though, teeny tiny little question. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing just lovely. My name's Affan, by the way, if you're new to the channel. Welcome to the channel! I'm excited for this one because a lot is happening, and I think this might be the penultimate episode, which means second to last. Now, why didn't I say that? I didn't say that because I wanted to sound like a pretentious prick. Did I succeed? I think I did. Anyways, let's just jump into this episode. Without any further ado, here we go. Like I said, there's a lot brewing up, a lot happening with Amber and Mark. With the Viltrumites, Alan, Eve, Rex. So many different stories. Immortal.
Yes, hooray!
Alright, the Sequids are back as well. They thought they had defeated him, but no, the human brought one with him.
A mere moment on
And he threw up.
into a weak, sentimental traitor.
This child is Mark's brother.
They also mentioned a Viltrumite prison, which makes me think, how many more rebels are there? You know, how many more people are there who are rebelling against them? Because, I mean, that's why they have a prison. Because there are a lot of people, right?
Everything in these books is real.
I'm visiting an old friend.
All right, we got to see that guy, the Brainiac guy, and also...
Before Grom.
Wow, this is Thanos looking at... Wait, oh.
Maybe you should try asking.
He's in
what
costume.
alien-
But he does really look like Thanos, doesn't he? He's got a scrotum chin. I've got a butt chin. He's got a scrotum chin.
This work?
Invincible.
I think that's weird.
People love Invincible.
Look out, evil! We're...
Invincible. Doesn't like it. People fangirling all over Marky Mark. But yeah, Daddy Invincible leaving
3 hours.
hints
I die happy.
about how to defeat the Viltrumite Empire. So, gonna be pretty interesting.
Everything, Mark Grayson.
Watch me!
But these two are still a thing, eh? I mean, they're gonna break up. That's where it's going, right? They're just wasting our time at this point, really. I mean, like, just move on.
We don't have to stay here all day, you know.
It's painful, though. It's awkward. It's, you know.
This.
I just meant that it's just kind of more my thing. We're also doing stuff that you like, too.
I'll let you know when I'm not having a good time.
Important. It looks like everybody's looking at them.
Fine, let's just be together. You know, I don't really care what we're doing. And are we in a line?
Philip Schaff's doing a signing.
Seance doggo!
Matters, right? When's the new season of Seance Dog coming out?
Probably not for another year. Sorry, animation takes a long time.
It
Oh, I
does.
can't imagine how much work it must be.
We cut corners in other places to make it manageable. You ever notice that sometimes whoever's speaking has their mouth off camera so you never see their lips moving?
Right, just like that. And
Someone's
that.
head.
Very well done.
Sometimes we'll do a wide shot and slowly pan across it. It looks like it's animated, but it's so far away, you don't notice. Nothing's moving. The best part is, but sometimes the artists get carried away and it kind of looks like a different show. It's crazy what you can get away with.
Oh, I love it. I love it when they break the fourth wall.
Where do you want to go now?
I don't know, I thought Artist Alley looked cool.
Rex snuck out of the GDA hospital and ran off on a mission.
And he's got to drop everything and
I'm
leave.
really worried he's in trouble.
Just like they talked about in the last episode.
You're gonna ditch me at Comic-Con, aren't you?
Pretty much.
Rex. But maybe I could.
No, it's okay. Go. We'll catch up later.
Thanks for holding on to that stuff for me. You're the best. I love you so much. Bye.
Oh, man.
Before Grom.
Grom. Scrotum chin looking like.
He's nothing. Just a totally ordinary,
Whoa.
goddamn nightmare tentacle monster.
We're gonna scrotum monster. And purple.
We're gonna go in there and tear off every one of his tentacles and shove them up however many he has. And then we're gonna send him packing back to planet.
That caught me off guard.
Do take more than dirt at Hurt Octobus.
Octobus, pretty cool name. Oh, he's half machine.
Words now and pain you hear.
That you took the time to learn my language, even if you didn't learn it very well. But I'm still gonna kick your
asses. I see they're cutting corners again with the slow-mos. There's barely anything happening in those, you know? It's kind of like the Yoda dude from Star Wars. Who ass kicked now, eh?
Stop those idiots. I've got Davy Jones covered.
Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's pretty big.
Dude, please. I need this.
That smile on his face. Ooh, upgrades. Ooh, Spidey. Turn into Spider-Man. Wow, that took a pretty long time, but it was pretty powerful. Oh yeah, very powerful.
Next time, open with that.
Cooking up some octopus. It's a Korean delicacy, you know?
You know. I just thought I needed to get back on the horse. It was either you pick the day, and the Guardians and I will cover for you, no matter what. And you know what? Cecil can blow it out his ass.
That's a thing you can do.
Well,
Dude, trust me. Despite everything we've been through, we're still the best superhero team on the f***ing planet.
wow, Rex being wholesome and caring. Alright. Quite interesting, eh? A bullet to the head was a rude awakening, innit?
It's a minor medical procedure. Amanda, wait. It would stop you from needing to transform.
Right.
Any younger.
Younger each time you transform. Right.
Let me fix you.
Ooh, I can fix him.
Cursed, not broken. And I didn't ask for your help.
Her, in this case.
You got a guy who's supposed to be a genius, but the best idea he could come up with was to make himself a new body with DNA he stole from a coworker. A different coworker who currently does not want to date him. That same chick gets younger each time she uses her powers and doesn't seem to care she's gonna be eating strained carrots before too long. Our leader's a guy who's so old, he's dust. And his boss,
You've seen him?
who sacrifices all in a second to save white America.
White America, lovely.
Here I am feeling left out.
Okay, first, you're bald. And here was Samson's whole thing.
Okay, that's personal.
You think we're the best superhero team on the planet? That head thing is secondary to your messed up job.
I had hair when I picked the name, but you're right. We're not the best superhero team on the planet. We're family.
Oh, really?
And like any family, we're all messed up in our own unique way.
We're already 2 members down. You want to quit? Absolutely not. If this is about Kate, I understand.
I'm unmoored.
No, you don't understand, Cecil. Shut up.
I was already broken, Cecil. Kate's death just finished me off.
This is a temporary leave of absence. A vacation we talked about. Do you understand me? Where are you even going?
Home.
Home is where you are.
Sir?
Your old job just opened back up.
I feel bad for Immortal, you know. He's been through so much, lived through so much, seen so many people, lost so many people. It's got to mess with you know?
You're probably hoping some hero will burst in and save you.
What is this?
It's just you, me.
I mean, I know what this is. It's that thing in the car. Is this Rick? Yeah, it is Rick. Okay, cool. I remember this
I'm here. I'm here.
from last season. Or was it the start of this season? I don't know.
Every time I close my eyes, I see Sinclair's face. I don't know what's worse. D.A. Sinclair taking me apart or those doctors putting me back together.
No, Donald, you cannot resign. Jesus.
What? Another resignation? Resignation.
You erased my memories.
That wasn't my decision.
Was yours?
Whose was it?
Here, full authorization. Remember, you asked for this.
Before he died, he gave permission.
Run! Hurry!
It's been rebuilt several times. He just remembers one of them. The Omni-Man one.
Are you this nervous before a big fight?
But if it doesn't work?
Then we'll figure it out together.
Amber is very understanding. It's just gonna hurt that much more when it...
I can't decide which is worse, your grades or your attendance. But I know about your father. I can only imagine how difficult it's been since he's passed.
Sir.
But you need to make a choice, Mark. If it's college, then commit to that. If it's not, then commit to something else. But make a decision.
Ooh, that cut to Amber. It's about their relationship as well. Commit to it or something else.
I chose to have my memories erased?
Stop you from doing your job right.
Which it did. You were right.
You always seem to make your listings even harder. It's just... You're doing a great job, Debbie.
He's raising her up. These are gonna be a thing. Thing.
Debbie? I was wondering if...
Hey, lovely. There it is.
Sometime. I mean, not tonight. Obviously.
Oh,
No, that's fine. You're stupid. I'm stupid. We work together. I'm sorry.
How's Thursday?
And all of a sudden we don't work together anymore.
Oliver here is learning them all so quickly. I'm quite serious.
He ages really quickly.
I'm learning that everything happens earlier with Oliver.
Right. He's a fast grower.
I thought telling Amber the truth would fix everything.
But it hasn't.
I'm still a terrible boyfriend. She just knows why now.
It's always better to know the truth. He brought me a tree once instead of flowers. He thought it was the same thing but better.
He brought a stick for his pet.
And even now, with Oliver, Dad's not here. Not that I would want him here, but still, really a relationship if you're mostly alone.
Do you ever wish you'd never met Dad?
No, because I wouldn't have you or Oliver. Even if it's just the three of us now.
Now she really started to care about Oliver, eh? What if?
I know how you're feeling.
No, you don't.
No, he does, actually. He might be the only one.
So we both should have died.
I did. I've died 39 times so far.
So far, and counting, wow.
I think I'm about 98% machine.
Wow.
How can you live with that?
I couldn't.
Because you have to.
Did the same when you fought back against Sinclair, when you saved Invincible and William's lives. We're not our bodies. We're the decisions we make. The lives we change, the people we love or who love us. I don't need to forget that, and neither do you.
It's very interesting. Oh, William. I mean, sorry, Rick, not William. Oh, Donald.
No calls to go save the world.
I have serious ethical concerns with this.
And I made a deal with Cecil to guarantee me 2 nights a week off going forward. I know it hasn't been easy recently, but I'm making a choice. And that choice is you.
Well, that's definitely not ethical.
Man, whatever. Be a little selfish. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh, wow. Don't show me bridges, man. So you guys hear about the bridge? Yeah. Hope everybody involved is doing well. And those who aren't, I hope they get well. And others, I hope they rest in peace.
I should ask Cecil for a salary. Should I ask Cecil for a salary?
I mean, then you'd really...
Celery, the vegetable.
Maybe I can get a part-time job?
You're not gonna be able to work.
You're gonna have to help me get my grades back up.
I have this secret technique I could share with you. It's called...
studying.
Mark Grayson, come with me now, or this woman dies.
Wait, what?
Otherwise, I will return here and everyone dies, beginning with her.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Got interrupted anyways. Wow. Oh, baby.
I have to go.
Come back.
They'll try.
You are failing this planet and its people. Do you not see that?
At least I don't kill.
Yet you let thousands die every day you resist Viltrumite rule. Or do those human lives not matter to you?
Based on bone and muscle density scans, the simulations give Mark a less than 18% chance of surviving a combating.
18, less than 18. Yeah, well.
We agreed on a schedule, and it...
Sir, South Pacific.
Sinclair's working for him.
Viltrumites do not kill for pleasure. Dead humans do not benefit us.
If you mean everything you're saying, you won't try to stop me.
I will accompany you. I wish to see how strong the son of Nolan is.
Son of Nolan. Christopher Nolan. Uh-oh. It's like Titanic. Is she gonna help? She's just gonna, like, do this and that's it? Yep. Dunzo. Oh my goodness. Wow, she's a badass. Not to mention she's hot as f.
Humans were dying, so I took action. Much like our empire will do when it controls Earth.
Thanks for the help.
Viltrumite occupation would make events like this a thing of the past. Might you're supposed to be your father's son.
Well, his father rebelled, so.
I'm not one of you.
One of us. One of us.
And maybe we mess things up a lot, but we need to make our own decision, even if they're sometimes wrong.
Mark, she's a lot stronger than you.
Look.
With reason.
Whoa. Damn. It doesn't stand a chance. Why are you yelling? You're giving up your position.
Dare interrupt your education?
I was never a good student.
Wow, that was cool.
There's another option.
What's the other option?
Say you'll do it. Say fine. I'll take over the planet. You can't. Beat her, kid. Say it. Get her to leave and we'll get ready for these calls together.
No.
Oh, lovely.
Kid.
He is too stubborn, isn't he?
Either you need me or you don't. Make up your mind.
Killing you is not my task. But soon, another will come. And if he finds you still resistant to your destiny, he will demonstrate the error of your ways, and this whole planet will pay the price. I pray you come to your senses before then.
Wow.
Sir, she's leaving the
These guys are so powerful. Gotta get them Ragnars, or maybe take them to that planet. Because they were talking about the gravity making them really strong. And weakening the Viltrumites.
You really rolled the dice on that one, Mark.
Maybe we can create that sort of an environment with technology, I don't know.
But those nights off you wanted, I'm afraid that's a thing of the past.
It's over. Yeah, it's over. It's done. Oh, Amber. This is gonna be painful. More painful than them punches from Anissa, or whatever her name was.
Her hand was like... It's like iron on my neck. Like, she could have pulled me apart in a second. I could barely breathe. I don't know how this works, Mark. But my life matters too. Maybe it's small. Maybe it's not earth-shattering, but it matters.
I wanted to kill her for putting a hand on you. I could feel it bubbling up, the parts of me that are like my dad.
This isn't going to change, is it? I can't live in your world. I want to. I really tried, but I can't. So how does this work, Mark?
I don't know.
Maybe that's an answer.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Oh, I saw it coming a mile away, but it's not any less painful. It really is heartbreaking, man.
Hi, Mom.
She was really good, you know. First her, now her. Mark is gonna lose it, isn't he?
The boy refuses both reason and heritage.
You mean you failed to convince?
He is poisoned, just like his father.
Oh, it's just Alan.
Oh my god!
Oh,
That hurt a lot more.
lovely. Whoa. He actually properly hurt her.
Guess your research is out of date.
You are coming with us.
We would like to come together, if that is possible.
You want to take me to prison with those punches?
Oh.
Foolish, you know, Ben.
Wait, that's it? Oh, he did want to go to the prison. Or Mark told him to go or something. They talked about the prison before, so that's what it is. Alright, cool. Wow, that's lovely. Okay, if you want to see the next episode first, well, it goes first on my Patreon, then it comes over here. So check it out. Link in the description. Also, full-length reactions are there as well. Wow, this was a very interesting episode. So they are not giving up. They're sending other people to Earth. We knew that was going to happen, but we are now getting to see that that is happening. And yeah, Anissa is now the new person that they're sending in. Alan is trying to go into the prison where they're holding Nolan, and I'm presuming other Viltrumites as well who have either broken the laws or rebelled in some way. So again, it really makes me wonder, how many more people are there who will fight against the Viltrumite Empire? You know, that's an interesting thought, you know, interesting thing to look into. You might have more help, not just Nolan and Alan and Thrag and Mark, obviously, but you might be able to get more people on your side. So something to look into. But yeah, Alan is very strong. So not only can he take a punch from the Viltrumites, I mean, we saw how much damage Anissa did to Mark, and we also saw how little damage she did to Alan, and we also saw how little damage Mark did to Anissa and how much damage Alan did to Anissa with just one punch, you know. So he's very strong, way stronger than Mark. Invincible, it would seem. And they said that she's faster than Nolan. Now, I thought maybe that's because she's a woman and so she's smaller and she can move quicker, but it could just be that she's stronger in general, you know? She's faster, stronger, so on and so forth, that sort of thing. But then also we heard that Nolan was actually one of the best ones out of the Viltrum Empire, so I think it might be something else. So yeah, Alan's pretty strong. How strong exactly? I think we're going to find out in the next one, because he's going to try to break out Nolan, and we'll see how effective or successful he's going to be in doing that. That's going to be interesting. Mark and Amber are no more. That's the end. I mean, we all kind of saw it coming a mile away, really, but it was very painful because the two of them actually cared about each other. They actually liked each other, and they actually wanted to make it work as well. Amber was so understanding, you know, and Amber was sort of Mark's way of keeping in touch with humanity, you know, the human side in this chaotic world that he was in. Obviously, not just Amber, it was also his mom and his other friends as well in school. But as we saw, he's not really getting all that much time in college or with anyone, really. Amber and Mommy were like really the only one there at the end. And even that was getting interrupted almost every day. So he had kind of lost that human connection, which we all need, obviously. And he needs as well. He's half human after all. So they tried to convert him. He didn't. He's someone who doesn't take things for granted. He didn't just want to say the thing that Anissa wanted him to say just because. I mean, if he was going to say it, he was going to mean it. And I think that there was a moment when he says that. It wasn't just empty words. You know, those words had meaning, something along those lines, that Cecil had a bit of a smile on his face. And I thought it might be one of those things where Cecil's like, oh, you know what? This is a good guy. I've got a good hero on my hands, you know? I don't really have to worry about him turning bad, because the guy wouldn't even play the villains. Well, the villains so far. They might turn out to be the good guys. Who knows? But like, he wouldn't even say that just to trick the bad guys. Like, that's how intact his moral compass is. Although, I mean, I personally disagree. So I guess my moral compass is all over the place. But you know, if it was me, I would have tricked him for sure. But it's also interesting. He used the same thinking that the Dean sort of gave him, the same ultimatum, I suppose, that the Dean gave him. And he used it here as well. He also, I guess the show kind of used it when it came to him and Amber. You know, they cut to Amber when he said, you're either in or you're out, right? Either focused on this or something else. And then they cut to Amber. But that's what he said there as well. You need me or you don't. So make a choice, you know? And it turns out they do actually need him. So they left him. Or maybe they don't need him, but that was not part of their orders. I mean, and this is kind of the way she came across. She did care about people, and it's just their way of thinking, their way of seeing others. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. But then again, when you are that powerful and that advanced, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, obviously it's difficult for us to think that way because we're not them, we're not like them. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting topic. It's a very sort of philosophical, sort of a brain workout a bit, you know? Because you agree with it, but you don't agree with it. Like, you see why it can be good, but obviously it's bad. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's puzzling. You know, it's very weird, that situation. It's the same as answering the question: is Omni-Man redeemable after everything he has done? You know, the good and the bad. I mean, he's done a lot of bad, but he's done a lot of good as well, right? So is he redeemable? I don't know. It's a difficult one. But we got to see a little bit of Guardians as well, Immortals struggling with the fact that he's lost Kate as well. And like I said, it can't be easy. I mean, the guy's literally immortal. He's lived thousands of years, have, you know, lost probably thousands of people, and that has to take a toll on you. Like, it can't just be, you can't just move on from it, you know what I mean? Like, you can try, and I suppose he has been successful at doing that, but it had to catch up at some point, and I think it did. It really did, you know. It also shows that how much Kate meant to him, but like I said, it could just be the fact that he's been ignoring this and trying to move on from so many people for so long that it just eventually caught up to him. It could be one of those things as well, but he's on a good place. We saw Rex as well. Rex is all of a sudden acting like a very, very wholesome guy, which is something I'd never thought I'd say, but hey, here we are. We had the monster girl and I forgot the other dude's name, Rudy, the robot. I can fix her. He had that moment with her, and those two guys talking about how this is the group is really in shambles. We're supposed to be the best, but we're nowhere near close to it. And the other dude saying that, nah, you know, we're a family. And just like a family, we have the good and the bad and the ugly, you know, and we have to deal with it. Donald and Rick having a heart-to-heart, or a lack of heart-to-heart, but sort of coming clean and talking to each other and trying to help each other understand the situation, deal with the situation, you know, overcome the situation that the both of them are in. And Sinclair is still there, D and Sinclair, the dude who took him apart. So they are using Sinclair, you know, now to put people back together. So, I mean, I guess he's in a controlled environment now, so they can somewhat control him. They can only give him people that are already dead, rather than just taking perfectly normal people and killing them, you know, as he was doing before, taking them apart, putting them back together. But yeah, it's a very interesting show. It's a lot happening. They talked about Oliver's growth as well. Mark and his mom had a heart-to-heart as well. That was pretty wholesome moment. Talking about their dad and the kids and how much it all means to her. And even if she had the choice, that if she could take it all back, she wouldn't, because the family means so much to her. And she's really becoming a mother to Oliver, you know? And she's really accepting him and really owning him. And making him part of the family. So it's pretty good. It's a very wholesome sort of moment there between mother and son. But yeah, very, very good and interesting episode. How exactly is it going to be in the future? I'm not entirely sure, but I think the next episode is the last episode. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but I think it might be. They normally go with 8 episodes, and I'm very excited to see that one. Like I said, all the episodes and the full-length reactions and all that will be on my Patreon. You can check it out. Thank you every single one of you for supporting me all this time, and if you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing as well so you do not miss out on future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice